Snow dusted the hospital windows like powdered sugar, softening the harsh winter night. Nurse Alina, scarf wrapped around her neck and hair tucked in a messy bun, hurried down the corridor after finishing another exhausting double shift. Her feet ached, her hands were cold, but her heart was warm. She loved her work, even on nights like this. She reached her locker, already imagining the hot tea waiting at home. But then something unusual caught her eye. A pink envelope taped to the metal door, bordered with glittery star stickers. Alina frowned. No one ever left her anything. Slowly, she peeled the envelope off and turned it around in her fingers. On the front, written in wobbly crayon letters, were the words, to the nice nurse with the bun. Her heart melted instantly. She opened it carefully. Inside was a folded sheet of white paper covered in colorful markers. 3 different writing styles fought for space on the page, some letters huge, some tiny, some backwards. The message read, "Please visit Daddy. He's lonely. We know he is, even if he won't say. Sadie, Sophie, and Sarah. We're triplets." Beneath it was a drawing. 3 little girls, clearly triplets, stood, holding hands, each wearing a matching bow. Next to them was a tall man with a sad face that had tiny arrows pointing to it with the word Daddy. Above the drawing, one of the girls had written, "Make him smile." Alina pressed her lips together, her throat tightening. Mr. Hale. It had to be him. The wealthy CEO occupying room 4, who barely spoke a word except when absolutely necessary. The man who never allowed visitors. The man who kept his curtains drawn, room dim, and emotions locked away. He had daughters. Why had he never mentioned them? Why had no one visited? Elena's gaze drifted down the hallway. The door to 407 was cracked open, something she had never seen before. Warm light spilled into the sterile corridor. The note crunched softly in her hand. She inhaled deeply, straightened her shoulders, and walked toward the room, her steps quiet and hesitant. Alexander Hale sat upright in his hospital bed, shoulders tense, reading glasses sliding down his nose. The tray beside him held untouched food, stacks of documents, and a flickering lamp casting a faint glow over the room. He didn't notice her at first. He stared out the window, expression far away and tired, a kind of tired no rest could fix. Alina cleared her throat gently. "Mr. Hale, may I come in?" He looked up, startled. "Nurse? Elena, is something wrong?" She shook her head and stepped inside, closing the door softly behind her. With a deep breath, she held up the pink envelope. "This was left for me," she said, "by your daughters." Alexander froze. She watched the muscles along his jaw clench. His hand twitched slightly, like he wasn't sure whether to reach for the note or push it away. "My daughters were here today," he asked, voice low, rough. They didn't come in, but they left this. Alina walked closer and gently placed the envelope in his hand. He opened it slowly, painfully. When he saw the drawing, his lips parted, and a soft, broken sound escaped him. Not quite a sigh, not quite a sob. "They think I'm lonely," he whispered. "They don't just think it," Alina said softly. "They feel it. Children always do." He swallowed hard, rubbing the corner of the drawing with his thumb. "They're staying with their aunt until I'm discharged. I told them not to worry. I didn't want them to see me like this." "Sometimes," she said, "letting them see you matters more than pretending you're strong." Alexander's eyes glistened, but he blinked it away quickly. "My wife passed away 3 years ago," he murmured. "Since then, I've done nothing but work. I thought if I built the business strong enough, big enough, they'd be safe. But in the process, I left them alone." His shoulders sagged. "Now they think they need to send strangers to check on me." "Not strangers," Alina said gently. "Someone they trusted." He looked at her for a long moment. Treely looked, his expression softening, the coldness fading from his eyes. Alina took a small breath. "If you'd like, I can stay for a while. Maybe bring a bit of Christmas to your room. Your girls asked me to help you smile." Alexander exhaled shakily. "I would like that, more than you know." And for the first time since he had been admitted, the door to room 407 wasn't closed. It was open, just like his heart finally was.